Bob. They didn't want Bob to know about it because it's shady and he might mix the idea. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. But again, I'm not into putting Bob in jail. So the way the story goes is that Todd DeBoof, who's Bob Arum's um, son-in-law, went to a guy named Billy Keene in order to secure money or to line up the money so that they can make the Tyson Fury fight happen. And Keene is now claiming in a lawsuit that he was not paid for his services. So he's suing the booth, and now all of a sudden we're in the underworld of Irish boxing and Irish drug dealing and whatever else is going on there. Again, this has been a perennial story in boxing for probably a couple of 100 years. Is the guys with the money are the guys, and that. And here's the one thing too, and we've talked about this in this other in many podcasts. The difference between Dana and the Fertitas and a guy like Don Davis is the passion for the sport. I have no doubt Daniel Kinahan is into boxing. There's no doubt in my mind that the guy has a passion for the sport. He loves it. He loves and being the guy that makes the fights happen and stuff like that. That's what turns that guy on, right? So these guys have always been around. It doesn't surprise me that they've been around. It does surprise me that the booth would be um, remiss in paying these guys. At the end of the day, I don't know if Daniel Kinahan's rap sheet, falls into, a couple of missing people, disappearing people, and that kind of thing. But he's probably got, you know, some type of enforcement. So I don't know why you would cross these guys and not pay them. He's demanding $25 million in the lawsuit. Maybe that's a lot of money. Maybe that's probably 1/3 of what Tyson Fury made and he was actually in the ring. All this other guy did was line up the other people. But it's an interesting situation to come up in boxing because what I think we're going to be looking at here is we're going to be looking at Top Rank derailing hard.
Yeah, I mean,
Bob,
ESPN dropped him. That's huge.
yeah, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Um, Bob Arum was, as we said, has been in the sport for 50 years. Everybody knows him, and he's a force to be reckoned with. I'm sure Todd